Hello everyone and welcome back to Sketching with Shaw. Today we're challenging ourselves to draw left-handed. Let's get into it. So for today's left-handed challenge, I'm actually going to be drawing 3 different drawings today. These 3 right here. I encourage everyone to follow along at home and also try to draw left-handed. It'll hone your skills, plus you never know, it's pretty fun. Plus you can also take a picture and tag me on Instagram and I'll like it and share it. So there's that, but let's get into it, shall we? Not only am I drawing with my left hand today, but I'm also going to be drawing with my right hand just to compare it. I just also realized that all the 3 characters I picked today is all yellow characters. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to draw the right side first, that way we get a base understanding of how good I can draw, and then we're going to draw it with our left hand just to compare it. First character we got up that we're going to draw is Homer Simpson. I'm actually just going to set him on this side, then let's just get into it. And do y'all like watching The Simpsons? Tell me about it in the comments. I know I grew up watching The Simpsons a lot. I used to play the Simpsons Tapped Out game on the phone, but got shut down at the beginning of the year, sadly. It was a super fun game though. So far it's looking pretty good. I'm going to try to keep the erasing at a minimum. That way we can get a little bit better analysis when it comes to the comparison. Because yeah, I can erase and get it perfect, but what's the fun in that? So I guess it's actually kind of a 2-part challenge. Trying to not use the eraser and trying to draw with our left hand, which right now we're just drawing with our right, but we'll get there in a second. Well, I had to use my eraser a little bit, but I ain't really getting rid of anything. I'm just kind of cleaning up the lines a little bit. There we go. Now that we added his hair to his head, now it looks a lot more like Homer Simpson. Draw his little donut crumbs. And we can't forget his legs. That's an important part of his character. Just about complete. Just gotta finish up a few little bit of details on the shoes. And well, there we have it. Our Homer Simpson is complete. Is it perfect? No, because I didn't use the eraser too much, or at least I tried not to use the eraser too much. Is it decent? Yeah, you can tell who it's supposed to be, but now this is the part I'm dreading. Let's get to drawing the left side, because you probably ain't going to be able to recognize this one. Man, it just feels weird having the pencil in the left hand. I don't even know where to begin with the left side. This is going to... man, it already feels awkward. I have not drawn with my left hand in years, probably since I was a little kid. Alright, well, I guess here we go. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to look cooked. It's going to look beautiful. I cannot get these lines to stay still for the life of me. He's going to look very wiggly. And the mouth didn't turn out too bad. Now if just the rest of it could go that easily. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, that's an extra line. That line didn't even need to be in there. Let me get rid of that one. There we go. Just draw the mouth back on there real quick. Bada boom. Put his cheek right here. This is looking great. Fantastic. We're slowly but surely making us a Homer Simpson. He looks like an alien. Man, not having control over the pencil is crazy. I can tell since the very beginning I got a little bit more control. I'm starting to get, I don't want to say used to it, but my lines ain't as shaky as they was a while ago. But they still ain't going down quite nearly as neatly as I'd hoped. All right, let's see. Where's the end of the belly gonna be? Just try to fix that a little bit. Get your arm in here. Ooh, he got him some fat fingers. He's gonna have a hard time typing on the keyboard. His little end of his shirt right there. All right, let's draw this left arm, shall we? Or, well, I guess this would be his right arm. Get the sprinkles on the donut. Hey, surprisingly, the hand didn't turn out too bad. Not too shabby. Onto his legs. And I plan on trying to make this a regular thing every so often. That way we can kind of keep track of my progress on my left-handed art, and maybe it'll get better as we do more and more videos. Who knows? Or it just might get worse. But I do believe I am getting slightly bit more control the longer we go on. And there we have it, our other left-handed Homer Simpson. Oh, I guess that's a little bit cheating if I use my right hand to erase. So I also use my left hand to erase some of these lines right here. Now I gotta draw it back. I'm gonna just fix these eyes a little bit. Try to, now that I have a little bit more confidence with my left hand. Pause. I don't know if that improved it or just made it worse, but he definitely looks like an alien. Let's compare it, left to right. Obviously we know which one's better. Y'all can definitely tell I'm a right-handed artist. This one, he looks 100 years old and maybe on drugs. Not judging. But that sums it up for round one. Let's move on to round two, shall we? All right, and for round two, we got everyone's favorite little yellow sponge. Let's hop right into it, shall we? Actually, I'm gonna try to block him out and then do his little squigglies. Pretty little basic shape. Once again, did y'all grow up watching SpongeBob? I know I did. Even more than The Simpsons. I still like watching me some SpongeBob. I don't like the newer stuff as much. I'm still a fan of the older stuff, but I understand things change as it gets older. But I'm always be a fan of the classics. I just like the art style of the original a lot better. The new stuff is over animated, in my opinion. Well, we've almost got his basic shape down, but he's pretty much just a cereal box, so that ain't too hard to do, I guess. He ain't the SpongeBob without his tie. How can he be ready without his tie? Alright, gotta throw him in a belt. Now let's throw your legs on. Alright, now all we got to do is the face and then his little squiggly outline. Nose is gonna be about right here. Now we can start kind of doing everything else. Been a minute since I've drew old SpongeBob. Alright, now I guess it's time to get his little squigglies going. This is really what makes or breaks a good SpongeBob drawing. Now let's just erase some of the extra lines around the edge to really help that squiggliness come out. Well, I about forgot to give him his little sponge holes. Can't be SpongeBob if he ain't a sponge. Alright, let's throw these on here real quick. And just like that, we got our normal right-handed drawing of SpongeBob. Time to move on to the left. And just like before, it feels weird to put the pencil over in the left hand. I guess I'll try to do the same block out method I did with the right. Try to make a square first, and then maybe drawing left-handed will actually help us on this side, since he's a little bit squiggly, but I doubt it. I mean, so far, I think it's turning out better than the Homer Simpson one. So, I mean, there's that, but there's still time to make mistakes. So let's not jump the gun too much. His arms ain't looking the greatest, but neither did Homer's. Man, Even trying to like shade in the shoe feels weird. What really blows my mind is the people that can draw with both hands left and right at the same time. Those videos are insane. Maybe I'll try that out one day. It definitely ain't gonna probably look as good as theirs, but you know, still be fun. Alright, let's do that beautiful face of yours, Sponge. So far, wonderful. Nose looks pretty good. That left eye could be better. Trying to get rid of some of these extra lines that don't need to be there. Let's draw that back on. Then all we gotta do is this little squiggly outline. Well, your nose ain't as good as it once was, buddy. Alrighty, here's where it's really gonna get interesting. Oh yeah, there ain't no controlling that. Alright, now let's try to get rid of some of these extra lines from the block. Kind of got used to the drawing. The erasing still feels weird. Can't really tell where my eraser's laying on the page, if that makes sense. Kind of just hoping I erase what I'm trying to erase. Alright, now we just got to put his sponge circles on. And bada boom, our left-handed sponge is complete. Alrighty, and now let's compare it, shall we? Our right-handed versus our left-handed SpongeBob. Once again, not too bad of a comparison. You can obviously tell it's supposed to be, but obviously the right's still gonna look better. Alright, and on to our third and final round, Pikachu. And I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of Pokemon, and if you haven't, I'm sure you've at least heard of Pikachu. Because everyone that don't even know Pokemon at least usually knows Pikachu. But once again, it's another show I grew up watching. I absolutely love. Specifically, there was a Pokemon movie on the VHS, that a Christmas edition movie. It was pretty good. Had like Pikachu and some of his friends off on a resort ship doing holidays. But that's probably one of my favorite Pokemon movies. It's just something nostalgic. So far looking pretty good, but that's to be expected. We're still on the right side. His little fingers are a little hard to draw. They're just tiny little triangles. But they still turned out decent enough. On to your body, Mr. Pikachu. The new Pikachu's a lot slimmer. If you're a little older, or if you looked up what he used to look like back in the 90s, he actually used to be a lot chubby. He done hit the Poke Gym and lost him a few pounds. I almost forgot to give him his tail. I kept looking at it, I was like, man, something ain't quite right. I forgot his entire tail. That's probably what's not right. Alright, now let's just darken his outline up a little bit. And we're pretty much done with our Pikachu. And there we have our right-sided Pikachu done. Moving on to the left. Oh, about messed up. About started drawing it with my right hand. That's not what it's about. That would have just been the same thing over. Man, every time I put the pencil in my hand, left hand is just, my brain goes blank and I'm like, where do I start? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know where to start on. His eyes are a little bit big. Like I said, I'm trying not to use the eraser too much, except for just getting rid of little lines that don't need to be there. Man, it takes so much longer to fill in areas like this with the left hand. Like little marks like this I'll get rid of, but I don't want to redo whole portions of the drawing because I feel like that's just cheating. I don't like that at all. But like I said, can't erase it. Gotta deal with it. And hopefully after a few episodes of doing this, which I'm gonna space them out, I ain't gonna do them back to back to back. Well, as long as y'all enjoy these videos anyway. He's got a little tiny hand on his left side. Oh, his right side once again. Little old fingertips. I made his body too long. I was about to say we're done again, but as y'all can see, once again, I've forgotten the tail. What's up with me today just forgetting very key, important details on these characters? Alright, just like that, we got our left side of Pikachu done. Now it's time to compare. Well, it's not too bad. I don't know which one's the best out of all three I've done today. I don't know, I think I just made his body a little too long on, and his left or his right hand's a little bit too small. Made the body too long and the hand too small. But overall, I ain't too mad about it. Let me know, which one do y'all think I did the best on out of the Homer, the SpongeBob, and the Pikachu? Let me know what y'all. Well, that pretty much sums up today's video. If you followed along at home, I would love to see your attempts over on my Instagram. You can post and tag me in it, and I will like and share it to my page. But y'all already know, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and peace.